Up next we have the Joker. Wait, but not this Joker. The Joker that comes after he did that. This guy. The Joker Titan. This version of Joker is based on the Arkham Asylum video game, which I know is really great. It's just I don't really have time to play games anymore. I'm an old guy. But if you've played it, let me know how you liked it in the comments, okay? The packaging is just like you would think it would be for a McFarlane toy. It's simple, it works, you can see the figure, you know what you're getting. So I appreciate that. I do like it when they take the time to write a little bit of a bio of the character, just a little bit, not a whole story. But it's okay that it doesn't have it. This Joker figure stands 11 inches tall, so he's a big, beefy guy with lots of plastic here. I feel like you definitely get your money's worth when it comes to that. His eyes, though, are looking off to the right a little bit, which is kind of weird, but I mean, I can work with it. He's highly textured and has nice paint on the parts that actually have paint. The rest of his skin, that's gray. It's not really as nice. I feel like it could use a little bit of a wash, and then the details would come out a little bit more. Okay, so I'm not like super discerning when it comes to these figures, but the biggest, most obvious mistake I see is that his pants are missing the pinstripes. I mean, if he grew from that to this, they should be there, right? I don't know, was that not easy for them to do, or did they just forget? Which one? I do want to show you these close-ups though. Look, I'm using my macro lens here to show you the detail he's got on his fingernails, on his arms, on his legs. I want you to see for yourself how this figure looks. I'll have to tell you how it feels, because he feels really great in your hand. He's not the easiest figure to stand up, but he looks good, even without the paint where he should have paint. You can check out his feet there, his toes. They look nice. I mean, they're not nice, but they look deformed, and the color is nice on them. The detail on his foot, you see how he has a toe articulation there. That looks nice, and he does move nice, and it does help him to stand, but because he's so top heavy, it is a little difficult sometimes to get him to stand. I do like here that the Venom is coursing through his veins. It looks green. It looks really cool. So when there is paint, like I've said, it looks nice. It's just that the rest of his skin is really gray, and it could be better. His spikes are really cool. They're soft rubber, so they're not gonna impale you or anything like that. They aren't gonna break, I think, because they are soft rubber. Not that you're gonna mishandle this figure that much, right? But it is nice to the touch.
I buy action figures for 3 reasons. 1 is because I want it for my personal collection. 2, it's because I want to pose them for different kinds of shots for, myself. And 3, because sometimes they're on sale and I have to buy it if it's on sale. But this guy I got for the first 2 reasons. And he wasn't on sale. He does photograph well, but his standing up is kind of finicky. He reminds me of your drunk friend that is coming out of the bar at 2 in the morning and can't stand up. That's what this Joker reminds me. When he does stand up though, he has these really cool poses, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to use a whole lot of wires to prop him up into these cool poses to take pictures. But that's a fair trade-off because he is so cool looking. But I feel like his gray skin can have a little bit of a wash just to bring out that detail. He doesn't look up very much, which is a big problem when you want to pose him. But even with that limitation, I feel like I can come up with a lot of poses that would look good for him. Like this one. See, I can totally see him striking a pose like that next to my daughter's Barbies. Somewhere. She's a little old now. Or a dancing pose like this. You can strike good poses. So now I want to show you a little bit of the articulation. You can move his head and it'll move that much. Fortunately, his whole body moves too, because it's just so hard to stand him up on his own. His arms go about that much, which is pretty good considering he's so big, and they go down like that. You can even use his arms to help him prop him up if you want to do that. He can rotate his torso pretty well, good, I think, and he does this, which is pretty good for those dancing shots again. It's pretty impressive considering how big this character is and how much plastic there is here. Look at that. He can do the splits better than some other characters. I mean, he can do them as much as some of the Spider-Man characters that I've got. His knee bend is also pretty good. Like I said though, he does remind me of a drunk that can't stand up. But, you know, with some wires to hold them up for photography, you can do some really nice poses. I don't know how many of you are photographers like me, but I really like taking pictures of these guys. And here are some photos that I took. So if you like them, if you want to know how I took them, it's really easy setup. Let me know. So what do I rate this figure here? A 7 out of 10 for aesthetics, because he looks really good. He's got a ton of detail, but he could use a little bit of paint that would have made it even better. For accessories, a big fat 0 out of 10 because, well, he's got no accessories. So that's easy. 0 is good. The articulation score is a little bit difficult because he does articulate really well. You can get him in these really cool poses, but you'll need some kind of wire to keep him there. A big thing for me is knowing where to get the figure. Sometimes they're a little difficult to find. Amazon has them for only $39.99 with free shipping with Amazon Prime membership. Big Bad Toy Store has them for $41.99, just a few dollars more, but they charge $4 shipping. And Entertainment Earth has them for the same price as Amazon, but they charge shipping until you get it to a certain amount. I forget what it was. These figures are the same price at these stores, but that's not always true. Here he is, the Joker Titan, next to another McFarlane Batman. So the scaling is perfect, I think, right there. Perfect. Even for the NECAs, I think you can totally see like all 4 turtles ganging up on the Joker Titan right here. I think that works really well. And here he is next to the Mafex Joker animated series. 2 Jokers. I think they look good together as well. I do. What do you think?